Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my kitchen. It's Ryan Murphy here. I want to talk to you guys about macronutrients today. Macros, if it fits your macros, all that good stuff. It's a common thing that's been out there for almost over a decade now. And you see people, if it fits your macros, you can meet your goals. You have these guys that have six-pack abs that are eating In-N-Out burger and donuts and whatnot, and they're, still very, very lean. That's true to an extent. There's actually a guy out there that did a study where he did nothing but vodka, whey protein, and Pop-Tarts, and he ended up losing body weight. He ended up fixing his blood pressure, his blood panel, his profile, and that's all he had. He felt like shit. He was in a terrible spot mentally and physically, but he improved all of his blood markers. So if it fits your macros is a great way to have diet flexibility. If you do that and then you pair that with whole nutrient dense foods, I think that's the best place to be, and that's kind of what I recommend to people mostly. But let's talk about macronutrients really quick. So you have three macronutrients. Macronutrients just mean that your body can't produce them, so they need to get it externally through their diet. You got proteins, you got fats, and you got carbohydrates. Carbs get a bad name, but they actually do a really good job they stimulate insulin, and insulin, when it's in the bloodstream, your body shuts down cortisol production. Cortisol is your stress hormone. So actually you can use carbs to recover from stress very efficiently. But let's start off with proteins. Proteins are 4 calories per 1 gram. All that means is that you get 4 calories for every 1 gram you consume. Typically, when you're making a macronutrient profile, your goal is to prioritize protein first. The amount of protein that you want to consume is somewhere between 0.7 grams to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 100 pounds, just for simplicity of math, and you know me, 0.7 grams would be 70 grams total a day. If 1.2 grams per pound of body weight would be 120 grams of protein per day, depending on where you're at, if you want to build muscle or whatnot. I like to recommend 1 gram per pound of desired body weight. So if you're a female and weighs 160 pounds and you want to weigh 140 pounds, try to shoot for 140 grams of protein. Once you got that out of the way, I like to go towards your fats. If you've had success on higher fat diets in the past, awesome. Learn from that. You can consume more fats. So fats are going to typically break it down between 30 and 45% of your daily caloric intake. So once we got the protein out of the way, we go to fats. Fats are going to be between 30% and up to 45% of your diet. If you want to be a little bit more on the leaner side, go towards that 30% goal. If you want to be on the health and longevity side, go a little bit higher to that 45 to 50% of your total calories coming from fats. Carbs fill the gaps. They're going to be your next step. And carbs kind of get a bad name. Carbs, if they're coming in the form of sugar, refined sugars, processed foods, refined wheats and grains, they're a little bit harder for your body to break down, and then that can cause inflammation. That inflammation causes bloating, and it can make you feel like shit. Well, if you're getting your carbs from places like rice, potatoes, fruits, I guarantee you no one got fat eating a bunch of apples and bananas. I don't care what anyone says. Kiwi is full of it, blueberries, raspberries, all these whole nutrient-dense foods. You're getting a lot of other things with the carbohydrates in the form of vitamins and minerals, which are very healthy. So for me, my macronutrient breakdown and my goal right now is a maintenance phase. So I'm trying to maintain my body weight. I'm trying to hit between 190 to 200 grams of protein a day. I'm hanging out between 90 grams of fat and 120 grams of fat. And then the rest of mine is almost 257 grams of carbs per day. And that puts me right around 2,800 calories per day. If you have a little bit more muscle mass, cool. Your body is going to have a higher thermogenic effect. Your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, is going to be a little higher. You can get away with a little bit more flexibility in your diet. If you have been abusing your metabolism for years, if you've been actively trying to diet for years, if you have gone and lost weight in the past and gained it back, that yo-yo diet effect is going to be a little harder. So it might not be as simple as calories in, calories out. You might have to do a reverse diet to get your metabolism to match your physiological metabolism with what it should be, which is a painful process. And anyone who's got to go through that, it is what it is. You can have a lot of success though once you get back into that maintenance phase. So if you guys have any questions, I hope I answered a lot. Macronutrients are important. Hit all of them, in my opinion. If you cut one out completely, that's awesome if you can do that forever. If you can't do it forever, don't try to do it today. If you guys have any questions, reach out on the Facebook page, Energy and Weight Loss Secrets for Busy Parents. My Facebook is Ryan Murphy. My IG is _Coach Murphy. And my email is rmurphy731. Reach out to me at gmail.com. I will answer any questions that you guys might have. Thank you again and have a great day.